handed the league-leading Cavs their second straight loss. LA went on a 20-3 run over the end of the third, start of the fourth. That Cleveland wasn't able to overcome. Kawhi Leonard led the way with 33 points for the Clippers' fourth straight win. Monica McNutt.
Hello.
Is here. Hey, hey, hey.
Hi, friend.
Monica, did the Warriors or Clippers have the more impressive win to you last night?
I got to go Clippers on this one.
Really?
The Warriors, to me, they've been playing good ball, and Jimmy Butler is helping those young guys along. He's obviously been a tremendous impact on that team at large. The Bucks is kind of like, solid, but To me, though, the Clippers have been completely under the radar, doggy. Like, they're sort of putting it together. James Harden, to me, should be getting more credit for keeping that team afloat when they lost Norman Powell, when Kawhi Leonard has been in and out of lineup. But for Kawhi Leonard to come back in this form, have a 30-plus performance, obviously they had a big 20-20 game out of Ivica Zubac, the Clippers could make things interesting in the West, which has not been a conversation, and I know how SA feels about that group, but if they get going at the right time, I just think that this is more of an impressive win, and it has larger implications for a team that has not been discussed.
Eminem, I'll tell you something. Obviously, on the outside looking in, it wouldn't bother me at all if James Harden got MVP consideration. What he has done this season with the Clippers, what he has done to really resurrect, people's thoughts about him in terms of his ability to play, his ability to score, his ability to lead. Reality is that Kawhi Leonard just got back a little while ago. Paul George is gone. The Clippers are relevant because of the great, great coaching of Ty Lue, along with his lead assistant, Jeff Van Gundy, who elevated their defense exponentially, and the greatness of James Harden. The brother can ball, and he's reminding everybody he can ball. He can do it. He can give it to you, all right? And so I think that his steadiness, his willingness to be there, you got to give him credit for that because he's taken a lot of hits because he forced his way out of Houston, Philly, and Brooklyn, and we get all of that. But the bottom line is that he shows up to play, and give him a lot of credit for that. The reason I'm not sold on the Clippers is because I'm just looking at my watch, and I'm just looking at the dates and the calendar, and I'm just waiting for Kawhi Leonard to get hurt. That's all. I know that come playoff time, he's not going to be available. Molly, I'm not letting this go. This is a man that went into a playoff series against the Phoenix Suns, dropped 38, walked off the court, looked perfectly fine. And then 4 o'clock the next day, we're like, hey, he's out for the year. What? What happened? This is the kind of when Paul George gets injured, we see what the injury, what happened. When other players get injured, we actually see that. Damn, we go. Jalen Brunson go to. I hope he's gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? Cooper Flagg at Duke, for crying out loud. I hope he's gonna be okay. Kawhi Leonard walked up it's like Monica McNutt at a party, you know what I'm saying? She's like, yo, this is Kawhi Leonard. He's walking off, he looks just fine. And then between one game and the next game, we don't know whether it was him going to the bathroom, hitting Chick-fil-A, chilling out at some bar, hanging out in the house, or something. He walked up the stairs, something happened, and he can't play. So I can't get excited about the Clippers because, yes, last night was an impressive win. Cleveland, 2 losses in a row after a 16-game winning streak. I get all that, and they deserve
Murray and Brown, and they beat him fairly handily. Obviously, Gordon had 30-something points. They played really well, and Golden State was flat as a pancake. Golden State has to avoid the 6th seed because if they fall into the 7th seed, if they fall into that 7th seed, they're going to have trouble getting too far in the postseason. Last year, they were the 7th seed, lost to Sacramento, and they were out of the playoffs. They have Curry, who's dangerous, Butler, who's very good, and Draymond Green. They're a dangerous playoff team, but they're not going to be nearly as dangerous if they're in a play-in. And they are 30 losses right now. Minnesota has 30 losses right now. And the Clippers, I think they have 30. They have 30 losses right now. 2 of those teams are going to be in the play-in. Golden State cannot. I don't think the Clippers are going anywhere in the playoffs, and I don't think the Timberwolves either.
Yeah.
The Golden State is dangerous.
I'm with you.
They
The
have to
Bucks
avoid that.
The